y'all doing today? Nah, don't get scared, nah. I told you I'm dropping more content. Well, it's the big show. Woo! Okay, guys, we're going to talk about today. The topic for today is going to be, God, I've been praying long enough. Now, where's my blessing? A lot of y'all want to know where y'all blessing is. You praying, but you're not living right. Make that make sense. How you going to ask God for something and you ain't living right? That ain't the way that works, ladies and gentlemen. You want a blessing from God, you have to live righteous. And I'm not saying you're not going to make mistakes. That's a part of it. You're going to make mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. That's a part of life. But some of y'all go to church every Sunday. You praying to God. Oh, God, please bless me with a new home. Bless my children. Bless over my dog. God looking at y'all like, Negro, please. Negro, niggerette, or whatever you want to call it, please. Sister, please. If you don't sit your ass down, come on, y'all. God looking at some of y'all crazy. Y'all sit up there asking him to bless y'all and you ain't living right. Come on now, make it make sense. Now, I'm far from perfect. Don't get it twisted. I'm far from perfect. I don't know how to quote Bible scriptures. I don't know how to do all that. I just know I'm far, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a Christian to go to church. I'm not saying that, but a lot of y'all, I see a lot of y'all know how to quote Bible scriptures like the back of y'all hand, but you ain't living it. So how the heck you gonna be quoting all these scriptures and you ain't even living by the word? You got all the advice in the world, all the godly stuff, but you living a sinful life. Now please make that make sense. Make it make sense. I'm listening. I'm trying to hear some of y'all. That's what I thought. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Like I said, I'm far from perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do things. I like to drink and stuff sometime on the weekend. I'm not saying you have to cut those things out. That's not what I'm saying. When you drinking and stuff like that, I like to have a Cuban cigar sometime. You know, a little Black and Mild from time to time. I'm far from perfect. But you do these things in moderation. That doesn't make you a sinner doing that. I'm talking about the things like fornicating, lying, stealing, robbing, killing your brother, robbing your sister, robbing a blind woman. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Y'all come on here and talk about you want to be you've been praying long enough, but some of y'all been praying, but you still been doing the same crazy stuff you've been doing from like 1997. If you're doing the same thing, that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I'm gonna say it again. That is the definition of insanity, people. Doing the exact same thing for damn almost 30 years and wanting different results. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense at all. No sense. Make it make sense. You doing the same thing that you've been doing for years and you talking about why God ain't blessing me. You just answer your own dang on question. That's why he ain't blessing, because you're doing the same thing you was doing 30 years ago. But then you want a blessing. Change the way you live. How about that? Change the way you live. That's the equivalent of going to the gym. That's the equivalent of trying to cheat a bad diet. That's like you eating a cheeseburger. But then you trying to go to the gym, you eating 5 or 6 cheeseburgers a day. And then you talk you want to go to the gym. That's the same equivalent, dummy. Some of y'all crazy. You're not changing what you're doing, but you want different results. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that, and it never has. So God gonna keep looking at you like you crazy. Okay, my brother or sister, you want me to bless you? But what, like Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. That's how Jesus Christ is. What have you done for him? You praying and you doing all this, getting on your knees. You ain't doing nothing for him. So why the hell should he bless you? If I'm Jesus Christ, that's what I'm saying. Why in the hell should I bless you, brother or sister? You're not doing nothing that I asked you to do. You're not paying your tithes and offering. You're not doing anything. You're not doing nothing to get a blessing, brother or sister. So why should I bless you? Give me one good reason why should I bless you. This is what Jesus Christ is saying. Give me one good reason. Because I feel like Jesus Christ has a sense of humor, y'all. I feel like he really does. I feel like he's not just like real biblical like we see in the Bible. I feel like, in my opinion now, this is just my opinion only, I feel like God, I could talk to him like I'm talking to y'all right now. I have a sense of humor with Jesus Christ. But if I start praying out loud to him, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. So you know what I do? I don't really care what you think. But I go in my prayer closet. I'm gonna say it again. I go in my prayer closet. That's what some of y'all need to do. Isolate yourself from these dang on naysayers, these wannabes, and go in your prayer closet. I told y'all, you can't get nothing done when you're around a bunch of demonic people. I keep trying to tell y'all that. You want to be blessed, but you hanging around these demonic damn spirits. Quit hanging around these demonic spirits and wanting a damn blessing. You can't, like your mom, my parents used to tell me, you can't hang around Tom, Dick, and Harry. It is true. You cannot hang around these crazy people. God will not bless you when you're hanging around the wrong crowd. It will actually set you back 5 or 10 years. It will. And some of y'all probably wonder why your life ain't being blessed. It's because y'all hanging around the wrong people. Hang around people in your frequency, ladies and gentlemen. I keep trying to tell y'all that. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. Hang around people in your frequency. Start hanging around these lowlifes that ain't got nothing going on. All they doing is depriving you of your energy. I keep trying to tell y'all that. I'll tell y'all this on several videos, ladies and gentlemen. It's like talking to the wall, preaching to the choir. Y'all don't want me to preach, but you keep doing the same thing over and over. Make that make sense. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all need to wake up. Wake up, smell the coffee, dog food, or something. Some of y'all half crazy. Come on, y'all. We gonna get it right one day. One day we gonna get it right. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna get it right one of these days. One day we gonna get it right. If you don't get it right, you gonna live this. You gonna live this life with regret. You don't want to live this life with regret. Leave this life with regret, because then it's too late. Guys, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. Peace. Love y'all.